Hello, hello, hello. This is Hudson, the programming leader of Techno Tigers 8617, a team that competes within the First Tech Challenge. This is the first tutorial with hopefully many more to come. As you can see, programming. This tutorial series will focus mainly on Java, but also in the context of FTC, but less on that and more about the things that you need to know to be successful in the programming field in general. So what is programming? According to Oxford Languages, the process or activity of writing computer systems. But in the context of FTC, programming either happens concurrently with the building of your robot or afterwards. It is a step of the engineering design process. And yet it is very important because, well, without programs, well, you're not going to get your robot anywhere. So let's look at a programming command. You can see that code can often be read like English. In this case, this line of code in particular will be printing out to the system hello world and ending the line, which is what the ln stands for at the end. So let's go into this a little bit more. So this is the print function, what's highlighted in orange and has the parentheses around what we'll talk about in a sec. So a function is a chunk of code that is called to serve a certain task. This function is built into the Java libraries, this one in particular. So it is pre-written. This means that it has already been defined somewhere. Okay, you're not going to define what system.out.println does. It is already known. All right. Now this part inside the parentheses is the parameter. The parameter is a value that is passed along from a function to a procedure. Parameters are important because they are what make functions so useful. They allow the functions to modify what they do based on the stimuli around it. In this case, what the parameter does. Okay. So in this case, without the parameter, the print function won't print anything. But with a parameter, it knows what to print, and therefore it will print something. And not just anything, but the thing that it tells what you told it to do, which in this case is the section of letters that is in between the quotation marks inside of the parentheses. And finally, the terminator. This is just a semicolon, really. The terminator is not going to end the earth. What it will end is your line of code. It is required in C++ and Java, more importantly, as we're going to be using Java and FTC. And it's required for most command-based functions. Okay, we will learn later about certain things that do not require the semicolon. But in general, as a rule of thumb, if there are no curly brackets at the end, then there are no semicolons. So let's look at what functions are a little bit more in depth. So functions are a chunk of code that is called to serve a certain task. And you can think of calling a function in a literal sense. For example, I can call my friend Bob and tell him that I want a cake. Bob can then make that cake, and he returns a cake to me. Parameters. Parameters are special variables that relay information to the function. For example, I may tell Bob specifically that I want a chocolate cake and that I want cream cheese icing on it as well. Bob then takes the information that I give it, processes it, and modifies his behavior based on those variables and functions. In this case, instead of just giving me some random cake, Bob will specifically give me a chocolate cake with cream cheese icing on it and then return that to me. And finally, while programming languages may group lines of code in different ways, all basic coding commands are distributed into lines of code in every language. What this means is that lines of code are important to understand in a more figurative sense. Lines of code can often be manipulated to be more readable. One way to do this is to add blank lines in between major sections of your code. Now, why would you want your program to be more readable? If it does something, then, well, who cares if you can read it or not? Well, it matters because of two reasons. First, in the debugging process, it's important for you to be able to easily understand what's going on in your program. Second, it's important that other people know what your code is doing, especially in the realm of FTC. This is because it can be a very useful outreach opportunity to talk to other people, help other people with their code. And if they can't read if they can't read your code, then how are you supposed to help them, right? So with that, I will sign off. I hope you have a nice day. Hopefully you see more of our tutorials. I'm not sure you're going to get too much just with this one. So yeah, till then, signing off. It's Hudson. Whoop-de-doo.